Effortless. An effortless beat down for this lockdown. Ah shit, you see what I just did there? Effortless beat down for this lockdown. Straight up bars, man, bars. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Toofaced for those that are just joining for the first time, and if you've been here from the get-go, you're already part of the family. And Nana Riley, welcome back. I just figured that since most of us are still home, because of the lockdown, and we pretty much are just doing everything from home, working from home, attending like meetings on Zoom. We're still active, but we're doing everything from the comfort of our home. Most of us still want to look good, and realistically, I don't think there's anybody who would put on a full face of maybe cut crease and like heavy colorful makeup just to sit at home. So I just figured, okay, to do a very simple look for that everyday woman. And even when the lockdown is over and most of us are back to like going out to work and everything, it's rare to find like the everyday working girl having all the time to just apply too many things on and do all of that plenty drama. So like this is just a very simple everyday look, and I made it a no foundation routine because I'm a full coverage kind of girl, but there are times where I just want my face to breathe, I just want my skin to breathe, and I just do not want too much going on. So I decided to do a no foundation routine for those days when you just you still want to look flawless, but you don't want all that extra layer of cake. So yes, if you're interested in this tutorial and this is something that you can relate with, you're the everyday woman, you just always want your makeup simple and all that. Before I talk too much, let's get right into the tutorial. So I'm already moisturized. I did that before I started recording, and I used the Tilbury Magic Cream as my moisturizer. So I'm going straight into Radiance, and I'm going to be applying the Melanin Mills what's it called again? The Melanin Mills Illuminator. How did that word seize in my mouth? So I'm going to I'm using the shades Peach Deluxe and Disco Gold. So I'm mixing both at the back of my hand. I don't know why I'm always taking more than I can use. I hate that I always waste stuff. I don't know. This pimple wasn't there yesterday. I don't know what's looking for, guys. I hate it when people just pop up for no reason. Anyways, so I'm not going to be priming today because I don't think I need it. I just don't want to. However, if you can definitely prime. But I'm going to be setting my oil areas with this Zaron compact finishing powder. It's just a white powder. So I'm just going to use that on my oily areas. And then I'm going to set all that in with the Fenty Refreshing Mist. Let's just get this hair out of the way so that we can concentrate. So I was going to say that if you're doing this makeup during the day, you definitely need to use your sunscreen, just to protect your skin. This is about 2:41 a.m. here, and there's actually no need for me to use one, so that's why I'm not using one in this video. Alright, so now that we have done our little skin prep, I'm going to be going into concealing. I'm going to be using my black Opal stick foundation to conceal as usual. If you've seen my old videos, you know that I actually always do this with my black Opal sticks. I usually go into this shade right here. I use the shade Amber. So I'll take a little on my spatula and just apply it at the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to warm it up. With my fingers still, I'm going to apply that around where I have, the dark spots. And I'm going to put some around my mouth as well. I'll also apply some underneath my eyes just to cancel out the little darkness around there, or blackness around there. I said darkness. Yeah, darkness is right now. Anyway, you guys shall get what I mean. Alright, so our skin is pretty evened out, but for more coverage under my eyes, I'm going to be going in with the LAgirl concealer in the shade Suede. So I am doing this just to make me feel, you know, more awake. When your under eyes is like properly covered, you just feel brighter. You just feel like awake. That's the word, awake. So yeah, I'm going to blend that out right away. See the lift that gives instantly. You just, when I'm doing this, you just feel more awake. So for highlight now, I'm going to be going in with my Born This Way concealer from Too Faced in the shade Warm Sand. Now somebody might be asking me why I am double concealing. It's just a personal preference. Like, you don't have to double conceal if you don't need it. The first concealer was basically just to, like, you know, cover, like properly just conceal, you know, that dark area. I just always like my under eyes flawless, you know, and this is actually to brighten. This is more like to highlight. So you don't have to do this. You can just go straight into like highlights once you have concealed. That's if you actually need to conceal or correct. So I'm going to let the concealer under my eyes, you know, sit for a while before I blend. However, I'm going to blend the other areas right away. And then we're going into blending this out now. Alright, so to quickly set that, I'm going to be going into my MAC powder in dark, and I'm just going to apply that on top of that. And then with the same beauty sponge, I'm going to take a lot more powder and apply that everywhere else. Now for setting powder, I'm going to be using the Nubanbeauty powder in Alabaster. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes. Take off the excess and let it apply. We're going into bronzing now, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Mahogany bronzer to do so. But before I do this, guys, I'm going to let you guys in a little secret. This tutorial is actually a no foundation technique tutorial, but technically, I'm actually showing you how to apply foundation without applying the foundation. Did you get it? Let me say it again. You're actually applying foundation without applying the foundation, like without applying foundation. Now, if you're like me, that you know you still want coverage, but you don't want like that full on coverage, because you need the coverage, because you know you need to cover up like your imperfections, like scars and all that. The best powders to use for, you know, things like that, or a tutorial like this, since you're not going to be foundation and all that, is actually a pressed powder. These are actually called powder foundations because it has like foundation in it but in powder form. Like that's why it actually has like that coverage that it gives. So any pressed compact powder will actually give you that coverage. So if you have like imperfections, like I said, you want coverage because you're not wearing foundation, it's best to go in with like a pressed compact powder. But if you are like flawless, like glass skin, of course you don't need like this, because this is like even foundation on its own. You can just go in with like a loose powder. So that's just the tip. That's why I said like you're actually applying foundation without applying foundation. You get it now, right? Yes, you get it. So I'm also going to take that same bronzer to contour my nose. Alright, so it's time for brows, and I'm going to be using the Fentybeauty Brow MVP in soft black. I'm just going to brush up my brush. That same brush, I'll just go into my powder for the top part. And then I'm going to set the brows in place with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So I'm not going to do any eyeshadow. I'm just going to be going in with my Bobbibrown gel liner to give myself like a little wing. Alright, so we're just tight lining first before we apply lashes. I'm patting that, powder into my skin. So next up is blush, and I'm going to be using the Milani blushes. This is Coralina and this is Red Widow, and I'm just going to be going into two of them. So I'm going into my Fentybeauty now to set all that. I'm going into mascara now, and I'm just going to apply that on my bottom lashes. Before I move on to lips, I'm going to take my Kat Von D liquid liner, and I'm just going to camouflage my pimples to look like beauty marks. For lips, I'm going to keep it very simple as well. I'm going to line my lips with the Kiss pencil I got from a beauty supply store. It's in the shade Coffee Brown. And then I'll go into my Anastasia lipstick in Ash Tin. To brighten the center of my lip, I'm going to be going into this pencil as well from Kiss. It's also from the beauty supply store. I'm tempted to leave it this way, matte. I was going to go with gloss before. If you know me, you know I'm a gloss girl. But I think I'm just going to leave it matte. I don't think I want to, you know, apply highlighter on my cheeks. I think I'm just going to leave it this way matte. But I'm going to go in with highlighter on my nose just to highlight it a little bit. And I will use my fingers. I changed my mind, guys. I think I'm going to do gloss. I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Clear Gloss. And this is the finished look, guys, and I love it. I don't know what I'm saying, but I love my makeup. If you know me, you know these are the kind of looks I naturally gravitate to. I love very neutral, soft, you know. I just like an effortless beat pretty much. My skin is breathing. You can literally do this in like 30 minutes, you know. Like I said, effortless. An effortless beat down for this lockdown. Ah, shit. You see what I just did there? Effortless beat down for this lockdown. Straight up bars, man, bars. Anyways, guys, I hope that you found this very helpful, and I hope that, you know, you get to just slay effortlessly like I did. Let me know in the comment section if this was really helpful to you. So let's see you again in my next one. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to hit the notification bell. Pretty much don't forget to do all the things that you know you can help me do to help me grow. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.